Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Everyone.
Tuesday on a Tuesday.
Yes.
We've got a couple of things to discuss this morning, things that have happened over the weekend. And then after that, we've got a lovely conversation with our girl, Olivia Levin,
Queen.
who came to visit us last week. And so definitely stay tuned for that. She talks about her thoughts on the new album and the book, et cetera, et cetera. And it's a good chat.
Yeah,
so
it's super fun.
Stay
Love
tuned
her,
for that.
Queen.
But we've had some things happen. You know what I mean? We've
Yeah,
had kind of a
definitely
busy
more
weekend.
things than I thought.
Yes.
For some reason, I was like, wait, nothing really happened. And then when I was looking through Twitter this morning, I was like, wait, there's actually kind of a lot of milestones.
A lot of milestones,
Yeah.
which is always worth celebrating. And you know what we need to celebrate, G? A tall, cold glass of Pink Whitney.
Yep.
Tis the season. The season is always Pink Whitney season.
That's exactly true.
Shout out to them.
I saw a very hilarious video of a fake squirrel drinking Pink Whitney dancing to Honey.
Oh.
It was
what?
someone tagged us in it on TikTok.
Wait, that's amazing.
They were drinking a Pink Whitney shooter, the little squirrel. So no matter what shape, size, or being you may be, you may enjoy Pink Whitney. And
Hell yeah.
They have a size for every occasion. They got the big boys. They got the 20-shot buckets. Perfect for any occasion, whether it's a football game, listening to Life of a Showgirl, hanging out with your friends. Pink Whitney's got you covered. So take your shot with Pink Whitney.
Woo, shout out. And yeah, I did forget to text Ryan Whitney and go directly to the source about the party. But, I think I almost feel like the party is lore forever. Like, it's like a fake joke at this point.
Yeah.
We will have it. But yeah, how was your weekend, G?
Oh, it was good.
I'm
so exhausted. So I'm sorry if I'm low energy this episode. Had an early flight this morning, but yeah, great weekend. We had a lot of fun together in Michigan.
We had a lovely evening in Michigan. Shout out Venmo for bringing us over there, and I got to see Gia's alma mater. I got to see her sorority house.
Yeah. I wish we
Very
were
cute.
there for like a little bit longer so I could give
me too.
her the full tour, Kelly the full tour, but. We got to stop by, the sorority house. We got dinner at HopCat, which is like an iconic spot. So it was a good time.
That was delish.
Yeah.
That grilled cheese I got some like grilled cheese that had like dill in it. I don't even know.
It was fire.
I also had a little tomato soup on the side. Delish.
Yeah, the tomato soup was fire. Yeah, so we had a good time there, and then I hop, skip, and jump over to Chicago.
Travel back in time, you mean?
Yeah, literally took off at 10:45 and landed at 10:45, which was so trippy.
That is really trippy.
I know,
That
and
would
then
freak me out. Time zones freak me out a little bit.
Totally. And
I
especially
just, like,
the central, because
Yeah.
you would think it would start in Michigan, but no, it starts in Chicago, so it's like so weird. And then we just enjoyed each other's company, ate hot dogs.
Yeah, how was that hot dog?
So
It was
good.
like the second I'm getting picked up from there, or TJ's coming to the airport, and we're going directly to hot dogs.
Yeah, Gene and Jude, shout out.
Wow.
They're like an iconic spot, I guess. Very good though, 10 out of 10. Well, I gave it a 7.8, which is a high score.
That's a pretty high score.
Yeah.
Especially for a hot dog. It's like you gotta.
For sure. And I wasn't like in the hot dog mindset.
Yeah.
I
It was
really had to
11
put
a.m.
myself there. Yeah, it was early. And 11 a.m. is early for me.
Yeah, it is. It's early for me too.
Yeah, so...
Especially for a hot dog. Well.
and then we went to that really good restaurant, Maple and Ash, that Kelly's been to before.
Oh my God, how was it? What'd you end up getting?
Delicious. We got steak, crab legs, oysters, octopus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was bomb.
That sounds so good.
And they I don't know if they probably did it for you, but they brought out like a little French onion dip, like
yeah.
complimentary, and a complimentary
I think, like, Eddie's friends with those
martini.
people or something. I think that's the connection. I'm not sure, but we had a similar situation.
Yeah,
where
it was very fabulous, and we just watched the Eagles. It was a great weekend.
Wonderful.
What were you up to?
It's fabulous. I'm trying to think what I did. I
Oh,
went out.
Sabrina.
Oh my God, and Sabrina. I
Yeah.
had a really busy weekend. I got home Saturday afternoon from Michigan. I went out with Noah and Tommy.
Fun.
just the big three.
The squad, legit.
And we had a really good time. We just went out. We actually had a delicious dinner at this place called Foul Witch, which I've been trying to go to for a while.
I've heard of that spot.
It's like a James Beard Michelin
Wow.
type. Really, really good. It's in the Alphabet City. It's in like Avenue A or whatever.
Okay.
And oh my God, it was so good. There was like this veal tortellini thing.
Try
What was
the
it called?
veal.
That they had all these different pastas, that they made themselves, like handmade pasta, whatever, and with all kinds of things. Really, really good. Highly recommend. They also make their own focaccia and cultured butter.
Yum.
Delicious. Sesame focaccia. So good. Out of control.
I don't know if it's anti-Italian of me to say, but I'm just not a big focaccia fan.
No?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it because it's fluffy enough for me, but it's also
I need
not
it to be
so
really
thick.
crispy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know what I don't like too crispy of bread. Like if I'm biting into this bread, I want to be able to bite into the bread. I don't want to have to worry about whether or not I'm breaking my teeth on this bread.
I like a crispy outside with like a soft inside.
Yes. A semolina, if you will.
For sure.
That's probably my favorite. So it was a really, really good time. Went to a bar, like people watched and drank for a while. People were dressed up for Halloween, so it was
fun,
like, funny
cute.
to watch.
Yeah.
And it was good. And then Sabrina on Sunday was out of control. Shout out Game Time. Like that was a last minute thing I did with a couple of my friends and who really wanted to go bad. And the only time they could go was Sunday. And I was like, yeah, all right, let's do a concert on Sunday. We got in the pit.
I kind of love a Sunday concert.
It was really, I'd never have done a Sunday concert, I don't think. And so
fun.
It was
a good way
lovely.
to close out the weekend.
Yeah. And just really good vibes.
So
home by like 10:30. You know,
love.
MSG, so easy commute.
Does she do a surprise song?
She does.
Okay.
She like spins a wheel
Cute.
or something.
Oh yeah,
And,
duh. I've seen that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
I
cute.
honestly, I couldn't see that. So and this is, I think, is an issue that happens when you're like, the only other time I've been that close in a concert was when we went in Miami.
Yeah.
We were on the floor.
Yeah.
But then Sabrina, we're in the pit, and when she is in her little, it's like a heart-shaped like inset. And she gets in there and like her friends are all in there, and it's before she does the arresting and whatever. And so I liked it, but because you're on the same level, you can't really see. And so that
she's short.
And she's short.
Yeah.
And they had her lifted up. Like there were, I didn't feel like I missed anything, but I will say like it is harder to see everything that's going on when you're at that vantage point.
I feel like the floor, you really have to take the pros with the cons when you're doing the floor. Like the 100 section, I feel like is kind of your best bet no matter what.
I agree.
Because the floor, it's like, do you want to be very close, but do you want to lose a lot of that main like visual?
Exactly. And she has a really good show where it's like she's got funky visuals. Like she's on the stage, but there are other cameras, so the stuff that's on the screens is different than what you're seeing on the stage.
Okay.
Like, it's almost like she's being filmed while on the set,
right?
You know? It's really cool, but you'll see on Saturday.
Literally,
Yay!
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're going again on Saturday, and I'm so pumped up.
Like, I can't believe
really
Anne.
Good. Oh my God!
Yeah.
So and that's another thing.
Got arrested. Anne Hathaway
got arrested at the show I was at. I couldn't believe my eyes. I kind of forgot. Like in my head, I was like, "What celebrity could it be?" Like on a Sunday night. Like,
well, I mean, I never would have guessed Anne Hathaway.
Never in a million years. And Anne got up there, and
she looked fabulous.
It was Anne. She looked amazing.
Yeah.
And then she said she was from Genovia.
I know.
Which I like literally screamed bloody murder. Me and Andrea were dying. Dying. Joey was too, but like Andrea and I were really losing it for her. And she was just beautiful and wonderful. And
she just really has just aged so gracefully and beautifully, and she just really is she's an angel.
She's an icon.
Genovia is so iconic.
It's
like
beyond.
Yeah.
The sound in the place when she said Genovia went crazy.
Well, I love the video that you took. You were like, oh my God.
I was screaming. I was almost as loud for Anne from Genovia as I was for Ret Bodysuit Gold. Like that's how I was literally like, listen, that kind of like guttural scream.
She deserves that type of
she does.
Reaction.
Absolutely. And I'm a major Anne stan.
Right.
I always have been. Always.
You know, she's from Jersey, New York. She's filming 2 movies in the city right now?
Yes. She's got Devil Wears Prada 2 and
the Verity, right?
Yes. Are they done? No.
I don't know if they're done filming that or not.
They've been filming that for so long. Right?
I know they have been. Well, I wonder if they're.
I want to see it. You know, I'm gonna see it. I know it's
for
Colleen
sure.
Hoover, but like, it's her good one. You know what I mean?
This is her big one.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one that she did right.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Rumors are swirling.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. I was so hyped to see Anne.
Yeah,
so
that's so awesome.
I'm
so jealous.
Who we'll see because I think it's her last night.
Okay.
In the city. So I think that would be,
a big one.
Finale.
I've been seeing a lot of people calling for Taylor to get her ass to MSG and get arrested.
I had a half a thought on that Sunday that it would be Taylor, and I was like, I was grappling with potential excitement, but also like I'd feel too guilty because you weren't there and we were going.
Oh my God, yeah, like, that would be brutal.
On Sunday, and we were going like later in the week, then I would lose my mind. Yeah, I'd be so upset. Like I wouldn't be able to enjoy it as much.
I've been seeing a lot of that, and a lot of people predicting that she's going to dress up like as a showgirl for Halloween.
I think showgirl. Other people were saying too that she might dress up as Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, I saw that too with the mic.
Yeah, the thing is the mic, which is genius. I will have to say that I am wanting to be the Statue of Liberty at one point.
Ooh.
So when you see me dressed up as that, whether it's my birthday or another party in the future,
she had that OG idea.
Yeah, just
you
so
did.
you know, like that actually was.
And I actually was there, like even during the On the Other Line days.
I've been talking about that.
Yeah, you've been talking about it.
Yeah, and I am the only person to ever want to dress up as Statue of Liberty. So
you wanted to dress as the Statue of Liberty for your 10-year anniversary of living in New York City.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm honestly going to tear up that you even remember that because I feel like no one listens when I
well,
speak.
I was
so thank you
when you
so
said
much.
the party, I was so excited to be invited,
I know.
and then
well,
it never happened.
It never happened.
Yeah.
It was last year. It never happened. This year, I was like, oh, I'll do a 35th birthday party because I didn't do a. The whole reason I was doing the 10-year is because I didn't do a 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I just keep kicking the can down the road. The problem is that my birthday's in December and everyone's fucking busy. Like everyone's got a holiday party. Everyone's got, you know what I mean? It's
maybe if you do it like early, like maybe because you're what, December 10th or 9th?
The first.
From the first.
So, but
why did I think you were because Taylor's the 15th.
She's the 13th.
Oh my God, I'm so bad
God,
with
are
birthdays.
you okay?
No, I'm not okay today. My brain, I'm really working on like 2 brain cells, 1.5.
That's okay.
If I'm feeling generous.
And that's really all you need.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry,
so
January 1st. Duh.
December 1st.
Sorry, December 1st. Oh my God.
You know what, Gia? Honestly, it literally doesn't matter because it rolls in with Thanksgiving every year, and everyone knows this. So everyone forgets my birthday, not because I don't talk about it, but because it just comes. It falls at a bad time.
It's a busy time. Busy time.
And this year, it's like we got the Nana.
Well, it's like the least people can.
We got a weird year coming up. So
I was gonna say the least people can do is cut some time out of their life to celebrate you.
You'd think. So we'll see what happens.
Well, my calendar's always open.
Thank you. And yeah, so I gotta fight tooth and nail. We were at like an event, whatever that event was last week. I was like, I want to have my birthday party here. Like I was like aggressively.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. And I was being very proactive about it. So we'll see. Usually these things I fall off, but regardless,
it's awkward planning your own birthday party.
It really is, and I'm so bad at it too because I really don't love my birthday like I used to. I think I just kind of felt like I had to, and my growing up, my mom is like. She'll go overboard for birthdays.
Okay,
like it's birthday weekend, decorate the house, whatever. I just am personally not so comfortable celebrating myself that many days in a row. It feels a little like the fuck. And then
not me. I love my birthday.
I get the same thing though, where I'm kind of like, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't make. Up my mind.
I love the attention of a birthday. Oh, it's my favorite day of the year. Is my birthday.
Yeah. And I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that that the coming months are exciting. We've got all kinds of stuff going on.
We did get very exciting news that will be in Kansas City in December.
Yes, finally, which we knew we hoped was going to happen.
Yes.
But yes, confirmed. We are going. We'll let you guys know exactly what date. But
we'll be at a game. Mm-hmm. Yep. And if anyone has those 50-87 Prime hookups, let us know.
That actually is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. That's like kind of the only reason we're going.
For real. Like I have to go to that steak. We have to go to that steakhouse.
I need to do the bar side or table side service martini bar
without question
with the pickle brine, the olive brine, all the brines.
I need to make my own martini like that
with 15 different accoutrements on my martini.
We need to try the alchemy drink. We need to try that steak. Looks so fucking bomb every
the
time
truffle
they post
butter.
It. Yeah. We need it. So if anybody really has that hookup, and again, I follow those guys on Instagram, and I'm very close to sending them a message.
You should.
I feel like I might have already.
I mean,
really? Have I sent them a message already?
Okay, if you have, maybe don't. But if you haven't, definitely.
Let me look and see. I definitely follow them. Let's see if I've messaged them.
I feel like we know.
No, I haven't.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
I also feel like we might know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
We've gotta know a guy who knows a guy. Like it's at this point, it's ridiculous. I might call Dante.
Dante
would be a good hookup.
Or maybe like Loki, like Jersey Jerry or Rico.
True. You know what?
And Marty?
Yeah, I was going to say, the real source is Marty.
Yeah.
Rico, he loves the stolen valor. He loves the stolen valor on a restaurant reservation. He is not the one with the hookup. He has friends who have hookups.
Yeah, exactly.
He loves to act like it's him. Mm-hmm. Regardless, we will be there. I believe it's like either the second or third weekend in December. It might be like the 10th or something, but it is the home game at Arrowhead that month.
Yes.
And we're very excited.
So excited. Yes.
And I believe it's
It's a night game. Oh,
yes.
sorry, but what were you going to say?
I think it's DraftKings.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, we're going with DraftKings. They're actually opening, I believe, like gambling either like they're opening a DraftKings or like gambling is like becoming legal. I don't remember what
there's
the
something
fine print
exciting.
is, but there's something exciting happening in Missouri in regards to gambling. I
Right
believe
when we
it's
get
like
there.
maybe the legalization is
I think
happening.
You're right. Yeah,
I
think
can't
you're
remember
right.
though.
So the timing works out great.
Yep.
And we're all very excited.
So excited.
catch us
I've heard great
there.
things about KC, so I'm super
Me
excited.
too. I'm really, really pumped up. It's gonna be a good time.
And maybe it'll be cute during Christmas time.
I think it's gonna be amazing. Imagine
Yeah.
the little shops everybody's always
Totally,
talking about.
totally.
And thank you to everybody who has sent. We've had a handful of people send like back when we were asking like KC recommendations.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere deep in my screenshots, I've got them there. But
Yeah, for sure.
If you have more, always be sending them. But yeah, so the world of Taylor continues to spin.
Yes.
Lots of milestones, like you said earlier. The first one is that she is to be inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Hooray!
Hooray! And
Isn't she, like-
about time, I guess.
I
don't know.
mean, she's
Here.
but she is what, the first person of this
in like
century?
in a century,
or
something
like this
crazy.
century, yeah, in a century or this century or something.
I think it's this century. I think
Yes.
it's like since the Beatles or something crazy. You know
Right.
what I mean? But these 5 songs have been selected as a representative sample of her music catalog, and they are All Too Well 10-minute version, Blank Space, Antihero, Love Story, and The Last Great American Dynasty.
I think
Interesting choice.
I remember seeing that list and I was thinking to myself, that's actually a very good list, and I feel
Yeah.
like it's pretty wide variety.
Yeah.
Can you read it again?
Yes.
Antihero, Blank Space.
It was, I literally just deleted it.
Oh.
It was
It was like Antihero, Blank Space, All Too Well 10-minute version.
All Too Well. Hold on. Why am I so? Here we go. It is All Too Well 10-minute version, Blank Space, Antihero, Love Story, Last Great American Dynasty.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
Last Great American Dynasty, great storytelling.
Great storytelling.
Love Story is like just, epic bop
that
banger.
I think is like you can't.
transcends time.
Yeah, you can't mention Taylor without mentioning
Yeah.
Love Story.
Blank Space, her biggest hit. Like,
Yep.
just like everybody knows it.
Pop Bible.
Yeah.
Shit.
10-minute All Too Well, cultural reset.
Genius.
Yeah,
Yep.
lyricism out the wazoo. And then
An
Antihero, kind of like like an intensive, introspective one, like
Exactly.
one that kind of shows like
It's
she
it's
has two
self-aware.
sides to a coin. Yeah,
It's self-aware, or not even so much self-aware. It's I think a
like more of a
it's-
truthful telling of her.
yes,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things where or I forget if she said this or if we've said this or who has said it exactly. I think she said it, where it's like people want to look in a mirror and it depends on what they want to be shown.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Antihero specifically, like the amount of people that always said that Taylor Swift was the problem because of the relationship drama and whatever, and then for her to come out and be like, it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
Yeah.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think that also is kind of a testament to like how she responds to criticism and how she views, herself.
100%.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff. So
Yeah, very
Does
exciting.
that mean like, are we gonna get like a ceremony, an induction, a party, a tribute, people singing
I would
her
think
songs,
so.
like Carole King style? Remember
Oh,
that?
I would die. Well, Carole King said that she would love to induct Taylor
Yeah, that'd be
because
incredible.
Carol
She's
or
Rock and
Taylor
Roll Hall of
induct-
Fame, right? Carole,
yeah,
Carole King?
yeah,
Yeah.
Because Taylor inducted Carol.
Yes.
So people were saying they would love for it to be the other way around.
I would love that
I
too.
mean, obviously, I would love that. Oh wait, what? Oh, sorry. We just got a text. Shoot ugly sweaters. No, I'm too ugly today.
What?
But yeah, no, I would love it for her to be Carole
Yeah,
King.
I can't either.
Who else? Like, who else has been like iconic with Taylor? Like an old person that's like iconic.
Yeah, like I mean Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
I would love Paul McCartney to come out and do a little
yeah.
something, do a little ditty, maybe a little Sweet Nothing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so fucking cute?
I know. I feel like honestly the options are endless. Ed would be amazing.
Oh, Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love if Ed did it. I would love if Ed did it. Sabrina could
Yeah,
come out
Sabrina
and do a
would
little
be
something,
fabulous.
something.
Gracie.
Gracie. Yeah, who? I don't know. That's a thing I want to think about. Let's think about
Maybe
that.
like low-key Haley Williams. That'd be
Haley
sick.
Williams would be a really good one,
Yeah.
right? Like all her friends and stuff, and she just has so many friends.
Phoebe?
Not only in the industry. Phoebe would be great.
I would die if Phoebe came out of her hiatus.
That would be great. What's Phoebe been up to? She had a hard time, right?
Her dad passed
dad
away,
passed away,
and then
that's
like
right.
ever since she's kind of been
Aw.
doing her own thing, kind of off the face of the planet. I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either.
Yeah.
Poor thing. It's so that's exciting stuff for Taylor. I think that no one is surprised. I don't know if like this has been a long time coming, and they've been waiting to induct her or whatever. You have to reach a certain threshold, like, before the conversation can be had. But it's like, yeah, fucking duh. Like, of course, Taylor Swift's in the Songwriter Hall of Fame. She's one of the best songwriters of all time.
Yeah.
Like, that's her thing, that's her strength. Like, obviously she makes bangers after bangers,
but it's
really good, but it's really the songwriting.
Yeah, it's the lyricism, I feel like. The bangers kept everyone around, or the bangers got everybody intrigued. The lyricism keeps everybody around, I feel like.
Exactly. We have more celebrities enjoying the life of a showgirl.
Yay!
We've got Nick Carter doing a little dance.
Yeah,
to the Elizabeth Taylor mashup.
Yeah,
the same one that AJ McLean posted, but Nick Carter was just like doing a dance to it. Taylor commented on it as well, or liked it. I think she liked it. And Nick Carter's just more relevant than ever all of a sudden. Maybe,
I know.
Maybe just in our world because he was on the Yak.
Yeah, he was on the Yak. Well, this is gonna make me sound so young, but I really did not realize that he was in Backstreet Boys.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
that's sad for him.
What? Like, he was in the Backstreet Boys?
Nick Carter was like the
He's like the
Backstreet
guy,
Boy.
like the main face, right?
No, I would say that they all pretty much shared that main face thing, but Nick Carter was the youngest, and he was like the tall blonde, like baby face. Right. And so he was like the baby spice of the Backstreet Boys,
Okay.
And,
yeah, I don't know why.
And he's amazing, and
Yeah.
And then obviously Aaron, rest in peace, that was also coming up at the same time. Like the Carters were.
Yeah, like I kind of flip-flopped them by accident in my head in terms of, like, I knew Aaron passed away, but I flip-flopped them in terms of like who they were and their popularity. Like I thought that Aaron was like the big guy, like the big face, but it was Nick,
no,
right?
Nick.
Yeah,
it was Nick for sure.
Yeah.
And so shout out Nick Carter. Seems
shout
like
out
all the Backstreet Boys. I wonder if we've yet to hear from Brian, Chris, or Kevin.
Kevin, where are you, bro?
Where's Kevin? Usually Kevin is like always in it. Like he just not in it, but Kevin from the Backstreet Boys is very much like Kevin from the Jonas Brothers, where it's like, oh, Kevin, but then ultimately though he's still nice and cool. So curious about if the rest
kind
of
of
them
the
are gonna
curse
post.
of being Kevin, unfortunately.
I think it is. Yeah. It's just if you're Kevin, that's your vibe.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? But not only are the Backstreet Boys loving the life of a showgirl, everybody else seems to as well.
Of course.
Because the album has now, every single song has reached over 100 million streams, and it took 25 days, and that is the fastest an album has ever reached that milestone.
So crazy.
Crazy
shit.
shit.
So I guess Honey was the last one to kind of make it past the stretch.
A travesty.
Literally justice for Honey.
It's getting there. People are
it's
really
getting
coming
there.
around
I
on
do
Honey.
understand like why maybe it was the one with the least streams, but I think people are finally starting to come around on it. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy. 100 million streams per song is unbelievable.
It's nuts.
And the fastest album to ever do it. Like,
yeah.
Again, she just keeps breaking her own records and proving to everyone that she's on a different level.
Yeah. Really can't be touched.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would you say between the two of us? How many millions of those streams are us? You know what I mean? I feel like probably a good chunk.
Honestly, though, I've been kind of on my Midnights game that I've been kind of
true.
like I've really been bouncing around. There's been so many good albums, like such good music that obviously I've been listening to, like, it's in my rotation.
Of course.
But I've been listening so much to like Olivia Dean's new album. Lily Allen just came out with an album. I've been bumping that.
Olivia
Midnights.
Dean was open for Sabrina. She was incredible. She's a star.
She's gonna be the next
She's really,
big thing for
like,
sure.
Get on board.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're not on board, like, I don't know what you're doing, because it's about this train's already taken off.
So beautiful.
Ugh.
Like
she
I
has
was
totally
blown
that.
away.
Yeah. She has that like. Just like that jazz coolness, and she just like has like she's
very
just so
light,
cool, yeah,
and quick.
And I love how she like has the fan blows through her hair, like she just is so
it's
gorgeous.
She's the most
like
perfect blowout you've
glittering,
ever seen.
yeah. She's just a glittery goddess.
She's so like she's very ethereal.
Yeah,
to watch.
totally.
Really, really beautiful.
She really captures your attention on stage.
Completely. But yeah, people are jumping around. I was listening to. I finally ripped the Band-Aid off and put on 1989 Taylor's version today, and it was okay. It was okay. I felt okay listening to it. I said, oh, maybe enough time has passed.
Oh, that's nice.
So I've had a lovely morning with the vault tracks, and it seems that everybody else is also listening to Exile because Exile's got 1 billion streams now.
Yeah, damn. People are, it starts to get cold. Everybody starts bumping Exile again as the winter months start approaching.
It really is true.
And I will say this. I believe Exile is maybe like top 10.
Like songs,
in terms
period.
of song.
I would agree with that.
Just like I wouldn't maybe say it's in my personal top 10, but I would not argue anybody if they had it in their top 10. Nor would I argue if they had it in their top 3.
I completely
or if
agree
it was
with
their
that.
top 1.
I think Exile is one of those songs, especially with the Bon Iver aspect of it. It's just one of those songs.
So good, and the back and forth, and the storytelling, and
never in my warning sign. I gave
so many signs.
So
Never learned to read your mind.
Never learned to read my mind.
But you tried to turn things around. I never gave a warning sign. All this time. Damn, that was kind of good.
You were great.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Move over, Taylor.
No,
move over, Bud.
I literally have the chills.
Justin. I love when we give ourselves chills from our music. And we're tired.
Yeah, I literally.
Imagine if we were at full
Life
strength.
of Showgirl, like, come on. But yeah, I'm glad that Exile is getting the flowers that it very much deserves, and just a great song. Really,
super
just an
good.
amazing song.
And glad that
honestly.
people are just still appreciating it. And
Yeah,
as always,
and-
folklore reigns supreme. Like,
Totally.
You know.
And I mean, that also reminded me of when she did it live on the Eras tour, and like the crowd
Sophie,
did the back
right?
and forth.
Yeah.
That was
that is
so
my
cool.
favorite video. And you know what I do hope is that, because I feel like we don't see
If that's in the documentary.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is something I'm gonna add to my list
Yeah.
of things I hope that's in there, because we know that they filmed all that shit.
Yeah,
right?
so true.
And that was such, even just watching it through like a live stream was chills up my spine.
Yeah, totally.
Can't believe it, and I'm
That was
jealous
like-
of people that were there.
Yeah, that was like one of those moments that, like, you see on Twitter, they're like, my hope in humanity is restored, like, it like
Completely.
reminds, like, it was just a very sweet, like, human moment.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Completely. Another very human moment that we're kind of getting a peek behind the curtain about, and it's something I do bet we're going to see more of on the during the Eras Tour docu-series. We had choreographer Mandy Moore.
Love that queen.
Love her,
Yeah.
talking to the New York Times and
Yes.
how she worked with Taylor to improve her dancing. As the people, as the haters know, people are always giving her shit for the way she dances
Yeah.
and whatever. And it's coming from two girls who are around the same height and probably the same level of awkwardness while dancing, you don't get it, okay? It's hard to dance.
Listen,
Dancing
we
is hard.
have long limbs.
Long limbs.
And it's hard to control them.
Yeah, and we've had to slouch our whole lives.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's been
so
shorties.
give us a break.
Give us a minute. But Mandy Morris had this to say. She said she'd gotten a bad rap for a long time about her dancing, so she was really in her head. We shifted the focus on how movement was already manifesting in her body, the way that she naturally wanted to move. And then we fine-tuned that. Okay, that looks a little weird with your shoulders, or let's straighten your knee here. I really admire Taylor's tenacity. She works so hard. Whatever I was putting down, she was picking up. And she's very clear about what she wants, which I love. I find I can't create unless I have some parameters. The do whatever you want thing for me just feels like chaos. I totally agree. Mandy Moore, by the way.
Yeah,
I love
honestly,
parameters.
same. I like parameters too. And I feel like we talked about this when we were watching the Life of a Showgirl movie in theaters.
Yeah.
When we were watching the Fate of Ophelia music video, I think we both like said to each other, "Oh my gosh, like her dancing is so good. Like
She's
her
really popping
dancing
off.
has gotten so much better." And I think that was like super evident just in the progression of the Eras tour, and with the choreography in Fate of Ophelia music video. She
Agreed.
looks like so much cleaner and like more confident, and I like that. She kind of was honest with herself, saying like, she was really in her head, like that everybody was making like all these comments about her dancing, and she wanted to improve, and it's admirable how she always wants to get better.
She knew that she could, so she did.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Go girl.
She knew that she could. So
It's
she
girly
did.
thing, just girly things.
Just girly things. But I love actually the thing that Mandy said, saying how they kind of molded the dancing around her natural movements.
yeah.
I think that is also really important because, right, like someone like Taylor or like us, we're not going to be able to throw that ass back. I can't throw my ass in a circle.
Hell
I
no.
would love to.
Hell no.
But I can't throw my ass in a circle.
No.
I could never dance like Dua Lipa. I could
No.
never dance like all these girls do. I could dance like Taylor.
Yeah.
That is kind of how my body moves. And I think that is a good starting point, and to accentuate her strengths and almost extend them into graceful movements.
Yeah.
She's more, like you said, we got long limbs.
Long limbs.
It's like you got to go graceful with it.
Yeah.
Small moves or
Long,
whimsical,
elongated moves. Yeah, for sure.
And Mandy really locked that down. And
Totally.
she was a fun part. She was they showed her a lot in the behind the scenes stuff for the Fate of Ophelia in the movie,
Yeah, she's very funny.
She's really funny.
Yeah.
She's good vibes, good energy, and I could see why you'd want to keep her around for a long time.
And I mean, like, even the simplicity of like the land, the sea, the sky, like you do that like on instinct almost when you're listening to the music. So it's so smart, like you said, to incorporate like things that you already feel or things that you want to, like how the music makes you feel. And I feel like that kind of made the Fate of Ophelia pop off the way that it did, and like the TikTok dance trend and stuff. Like, you got to kind of be smart to pop off in a dance trend like that.
Completely. I never am really sure how it happens. You know, like what
but
makes
I think
something
it's like
more...
like that, using that simple choreography that like kind of just comes to your mind, the way that you move, and like it's simple, but it is complex in a way with like the hand movements.
Yeah,
and
I still can't figure out.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
So it's like things like that, and like seeing people do it makes you want to do it. You're like, oh wait, I can do that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Funny, we're talking about the Fate of Ophelia dancing because Taylor did go to the Chiefs game.
Yay.
Congrats to the Chiefs on another win. And congrats to Travis for scoring his 83rd touchdown.
Hooray!
On the anniversary of 1989.
It's only right.
It's his second year in a row he's done this.
Right.
He scored a touchdown also
That's
on
funny.
the anniversary last year.
Bro just loves 1989.
He really does.
Yeah.
He's always going to pull it out. But what's exciting about it is when he scored the touchdown, he like looked up at the box and did the thing, which is
the
great.
like me that part. And I also think he did like a
Your
little like
vibes.
the pledge of
he was
pledge
like
my
your
loyalty.
hand, or something. I think he said like he was I think he was trying
like
to do like your hand, your team, your vibes, but it
yeah.
was quick and whatever. But then they interviewed him after
really
the fact.
sweet.
It was really sweet.
Yeah.
And Taylor looked amazing. Obviously, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
wearing I
All
thought it
red.
was I thought it was maroon, but it's like a dark red leather skirt, turtleneck, matching boots,
Yep.
hair in a bun. Well, I think I have my hair in a bun today. Also, actually, my hair looks like shit. That's why it's in
Oh,
a bun.
same.
But I was like, I promise you, when I put this clip in, I said, well, Taylor wore her hair in a bun last night, so like,
It's
my hair in a bun
perfect.
today.
It's perfect.
But she looked amazing, hanging out with Brittany in the box.
Yeah.
Mahomes, and looks like they had a lovely evening.
Yeah, that
Proud
was
of
the
them.
first time we got a full outfit video. So
Yep.
shout out to these girly pops sitting in the suite area or whatever
Yes.
for giving us a full outfit, because
Has Sarah Chappelle written about it yet?
I'm not
No, she has
100%
not.
sure.
So we gotta go to a different Taylor
Because the one that I
wears.
saw was wrong. They posted like the wrong skirt because you could only see like
Oh.
a little bit of it. So what are you gonna do?
Interesting. Well, okay, so TBD on exactly what was worn.
Yeah.
But still exciting all around. Love a good win. Love a good win game wise. I think that's exciting. So
Yeah.
has to keep the vibes up.
Shout out.
The Chiefs really they're kind of turning it around, huh?
Yeah, saw this coming.
Always.
Yeah.
You can't count them out.
You can't count them out. Like
Now they're all back too, right? Everybody's back.
Yep. Rashid is back. Xavier's back.
Yep.
So yeah, they're all on full throttle. So good for them.
Yep. Yeah, whatever.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. Wah,
Yeah,
wah.
yeah. And the quarterback for the Commanders is hurt. Like their good guy.
Oh,
that
got
young
it.
kid. I forget what his
Oh,
name
yeah,
is.
he's
Jalen.
cutie,
Yeah,
right?
he's super cute. I forget his last name. He's really cute. Let me look it up because it's gonna
Carter?
annoy me.
Jalen?
No, Jalen Carter is he plays for the Eagles. He's the one that spit on Dak Prescott.
Oh no, hate that. hate
Jaden
that.
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, yes.
Yeah, he's cute. Yeah, he's hurt though, unfortunately. So
Bummer. Well,
they
I
were
guess
playing.
good for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I feel like the Chiefs are gonna make it to the Super Bowl again.
It kind of feels like maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it's 13th year. It's
yeah.
just we've got so much Tay Voodoo happening. We have Tay Voodoo working on our side, by the way, big time. You see that?
Big time. Brandon
So,
Walker.
Yes. For those for our lady yackers out there who pay attention to the yak and to this, this past Saturday, Ole Miss played, I don't know who.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State,
They
sorry.
played Texas.
Yeah,
and big game.
Brandon Walker, who was talking all that shit.
Yeah,
he's down
in Starkville, bringing back. I'm back in Starkville, and I have all these cameramen with me for the big game.
That's literally him making fun of Wood, saying Taylor's immature, blah blah blah.
Saying she's juvenile.
He's a Mississippi fan.
Yep.
They were about to win. He went onto the field in the end zone so he could be there for their win. And then Texas caught a touchdown directly in his face.
Right in his gullet.
There are photos of it literally in his mouth. Couldn't have been any more in his face. And they lost the game.
Yep.
And sorry about that.
Yep.
And then PFT went to the Commanders game, and he was on Part of My Take with Dan. They were talking some shit. I feel a little worse for him, though, because he really wasn't talking shit. Dan was.
Yeah, PFT just gets the brunt of it, unfortunately.
I said he's guilty by association.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Tay Voodoo's coming for everybody.
Everybody. Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah, it's really, and she really is. Yeah. After the Brandon thing, I was like, that's literally Tay Voodoo.
It was so fucking
Something
funny.
else happened.
So
oh, well, obviously you winning the $10,000 bet.
Oh, yeah.
Was Tay Voodoo
right in their face.
Yeah. And then it never ends because once you light that fire, it never burns out.
There is no putting it out.
Exactly.
There is no putting it out.
Endless flame.
Endless flame. Lastly, on our little listy, we have Travis did a garage beer commercial.
The guy on the screen never fails to be the guy on the screen. And listen, is he the best actor? I don't know. Does he look good? Yes.
He looks great. It's very silly. It's very 90s sitcom commercial.
Yeah.
And so if you're into that vibe.
They have very funny ideas, Garage Beer. I'll give them credit with that. They came out with this beer rake. I
saw that.
A way to rake leaves but attach your beer to it, which is funny.
Kitschy. It's very kitschy, and it's just all I can really categorize it as is 90s, every every Billy Mays commercial I ever saw. It's just
they literally did the fake Billy Mays, which was so funny. When Jason dyed his beard
completely. And so I think it's fun. They're still popping off, but this time I hadn't seen one starring Travis yet, so.
Yes.
Maybe I just missed it. But.
Just another thing to add to the docket of his many achievements / screen appearances, on-screen appearances.
Yep. So that's pretty much that. I would say as far as things coming up, we do have we have Halloween to look forward to.
Yeah.
We're seeing what they'll dress up as.
Yeah.
And what are we going to dress up as? We still don't know, by the way.
Oh, no.
We were talking such a big game last week, being we'll wear 2 costumes. Well, we have 0 at the moment.
Yeah,
but
so this is good. No, we'll definitely have one for later this week.
We'll be prepared for actual Halloween.
Yeah.
But excited to see what they're going to wear. Excited to see what the upcoming weekend brings.
Yes.
And our Sabrina show.
Yes. We'll have to fully recap that for you guys. It'll be awesome. I gotta figure out. So will that be Halloween too? No, right? That show?
Maybe. I feel like some people extend into the weekend.
Yeah.
I would have thought that everyone would do Halloween this weekend, but after going out last weekend, everybody was dressed not everybody, but a lot of people were dressed for Halloween. So maybe people are trying to squeeze 2 weekends out of it.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Halloween's on a Friday.
Yeah, Halloween's on Friday.
So that's why I thought
this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a Halloween costume, but I do have a cute outfit.
I don't think I'm gonna wear a costume. I think I'm just gonna wear something cute.
I'm gonna wear something cute, and I bought us they should arrive today, little temporary tattoos of kisses,
shut up!
Kiss
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of girls at the concert wearing them, and I was so jealous. As I was at the concert, I ordered them for us.
Amazing! Wow, I'm so excited
because everybody's wearing them on their back shoulder.
I love
cute.
I love a little fun thing, you know.
So we'll cover ourselves in kisses.
Yay!
It'll be great, but. I believe that's it for Taylor News, Tay News.
Yes.
Make sure that after you're done listening to our conversation with Olivia, you think about yourselves moving into Thursday. Remember, it will be our voicemail episode. And while we will be decked out in Halloween stuff, we'll be answering your voicemails. So make sure that you get any and all thoughts in by tomorrow, Wednesday, around 2 p.m. at the number...
347-450-0723. 347-450-0723.
Leave a little voicemail there, or go ahead and text us if you're feeling shy. Feel free to send a message to the Taylor Watch Instagram account. And besides that, we'll see you on Thursday.
Love you guys.
Well, Gia, as we know, Tay Voodoo is working in our favor.
Yes.
And that does make me get a little greedy. Makes me want to take a couple risks. Maybe I'm feeling lucky. Maybe I'm feeling fun. And so I'm heading over to my JACKPOCKET app. And I'm playing the lottery.
Oh, yeah. JACKPOCKET makes the lottery insanely easy. Mega Millions, Powerball, state lottery games, and even scratch-offs. You can order them all right from your phone. No lines, no hassle. Mega Millions and Powerball jackpots are climbing, which is why we partnered with JACKPOCKET so you can get on it too. New customers get $5 in lottery credits today. Just opt in and use code Taylor2 at sign up. JACKPOCKET is America's #1 lottery app.
Okay, we have a special little extra interview added onto this episode. We have bestie Olivia here.
Hello.
Yay! Swifties for Eternity,
Yes.
Olivia Levin here, hanging out with us. 1, to talk about her new book coming. 2, to talk about the album.
Yes, thanks
Very
for joining
excited.
us.
Thanks for
We're happy
having
to-
me again, guys. It's been, what, a year and a half?
I know.
Has it been that long? No, it's been like, oh no, you're
Right?
right, since you've been on the
May
pod.
2024.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so crazy. That does not feel that long.
And yeah,
I
we
think
were
you're
still
our
in the middle.
only reoccurring guest.
For sure.
Yeah.
Really? Ooh,
That
I'm
isn't, like,
honored.
in the
Thank
bar
you
stool.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So guys,
yeah.
last time I was here, we were talking about going to the clubs in Miami after the Eras tour.
That's funny.
Which, we wouldn't have been able to make it to the club because we were busy walking 15 miles
Yeah.
after that. We ran a
Yeah.
marathon.
I was
after
too busy
the
sleeping.
Eras tour.
Yeah. No, guys, I still think about that night.
Oh yeah, me too.
It was a crazy evening, but it's actually so, I'm thrilled that you're here at this time because it is the 1-year anniversary of Gold Rep Bodysuit when
when
it
we
came out,
went.
Miami
I
Night
know.
1, and which was fantastic.
we
And
were literally talking about that last night we were like at this kind event,
yeah.
and we were like, the Miami Night 1 was absolutely electric, and like it, and I think you tweeted this, like it could have powered all of New York City just
Oh,
based off
yeah.
like
Yeah.
the energy levels alone.
the electricity in the air. You could feel it. It
Yeah.
was it was insane, and I feel like if the people that were there for that moment understand it, and everyone else just laughs at it and says like that's ridiculous, but it really was
Yeah.
just like the culmination of all of these conversations, and we don't know what's going on, and it was just so funny.
Well,
But,
I
yeah.
think in the videos you can hear how loud the screams were, but like you can't obviously feel the energy,
Yeah.
like,
Right,
the way
exactly.
the energy was.
People
And
don't-
it
you
was
don't
like
get it.
I mean everyone thought Reputation was coming. Of
course.
I know.
And Taylor she was thinking y'all are fools.
I
which
know.
is right. Looking back, I'm like that crazy bitch. Like,
I
what do
was-
you mean?
And when we posted about it, we got a lot of comment, or when I posted like on my TikTok or whatever, we got a lot of comments being like, I wonder if this part's gonna be included in the documentary. Like if
Oh my
like
God, I
there's gonna
hope
be
so.
like a little part where she's like, we have a new Rep bodysuit like
Yeah.
coming out, like all the girls think it's Rep TV's coming, but like jokes on them. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, you know what I would love is if there's like it's like Taylor backstage because she walks out for Rep,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so imagine her like backstage in the new bodysuit and everybody around, and if she's like, watch this, people are gonna go fucking crazy, and then they
that
go
would
nuts.
be
Like
sick.
I would
Yeah.
fall off the chair, fall
Yeah,
on the
that'd
floor.
be
It'd
sick.
So
Guys, I wonder
insane.
what she's actually gonna talk about in the
Yeah, I
documentary.
know.
I really wonder that.
Do you think
yes,
she-
what's your theories? Like, how do you think it's gonna be laid out for us? 'Cause
I
we've
don't
been
know.
going
Well,
back and forth
can
on
I
it.
just say I'm so happy it's a 6-episode
Yeah, me
thing
too.
and not
So
just
happy.
an hour and a half documentary.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
we're basically getting 6 documentaries in one, so
Exactly.
I'm
Thank
very
God.
excited. I truly don't know what to expect. I'm so happy. I mean, I'm not surprised that Travis is going to make appearances.
Yeah, of
I
course.
love that we're going to see how him coming out on stage came about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I do wonder. A lot of people in my comment sections have been like, "Do you think she's gonna like talk about Vienna and like you know?"
Everyone is wondering that. And I just, and not even, I'm sorry, not like everyone is wondering that, but I do feel like that topic of Vienna continuously comes up.
Yeah.
It does.
And I'm honestly not sure why. Like, I get that it sucked that happened, but what necessarily does Taylor have to say about that except for the
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
like, yeah, sorry, I canceled shows to keep
I
my
wonder if
fans
people
safe.
like literally just want to see her like feel guilty. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. Like,
yeah,
it feels
like,
strange.
I
it's almost
agree.
like they want to
I
like
agree.
make sure they know that she was upset that she had to cancel
Yeah.
the shows. I don't
If
know.
she does talk
Like,
about
obviously
it,
she was.
yeah, duh. Like if she does talk about it, I wouldn't expect her to talk about that part of it.
Yeah.
I would expect her to hopefully see all the videos of the Swifties gathering in the streets and
Yeah, that'd be
performing the
nice.
tour because that was like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
That was
I still like.
powerful.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing the videos, posting them as they were happening, and I was like crying. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was extremely moving because it was a moment, like, yes, they canceled the large organized event in case something bad went wrong, but these people rose above it instead.
So
and
they're
all
like,
came
let's make
together.
another large organized event.
Right. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you think about it, you're like, damn, but it was quite the statement of like,
beautiful.
we're not afraid.
Yeah.
Like this is
Exactly.
great. But I think that what gets lost in the sauce though is like that's wonderful that that was able to happen and people were hanging out in the streets and whatever. And that, thank God, nothing happened to anybody. But it's like, on the flip side, if say she the next day is like, oh, we're putting the concert back on, and God forbid something happens, like whose fault is that? You know? And I just feel like the conversation around Vienna the tone is strange.
Yeah, it is. I totally agree with that. The tone is strange. It's almost as if like they want like the validation of like we were so devastated and we want her to be like, and like obviously she was.
Well, and she came out with that statement, remember, a few weeks after the, or I think it was right before after the London shows.
I think where she was like, it's too upsetting to even talk about, right? Like, wasn't that essentially
and also like she doesn't have to speak about everything to have those feelings. Like, I think we can all assume how she felt, just like we know how we all felt. Like,
right. It's everybody. I don't know.
That is where the parasocial relationship
for sure.
Yes,
gets detrimental.
Yes, it is.
What's like one thing that you're really looking forward to with like the new movie?
Okay, well, apart from the documentary, I'm so excited to see the Tortured Poets department
me too.
set.
Me too. So much.
It was my favorite part. And so I've always like my dad, I'm going to make him watch it. I'm like, you didn't see, I brought him to a show, but like he didn't get to see that part. I'm like, Dad, that's the best part. So I can't wait to like show everybody, look how amazing it was, you know?
I totally agree. I'm excited to see, like my parents, my friends who weren't able to go. I had like 3 or 4 friends who were pregnant during the Eras tour and like couldn't go. And it was just like it never worked out for them. And then so when she came back and added Tortured Poets and whatever, like that was kind of the second leg. Maybe they could go. None of them were able to go. And I felt like that part of it was more exciting, more, just I loved the Tortured Poets section.
For sure. The Tortured Poets added something that you didn't even, I think I've said this before, but it added something that you didn't even know was missing. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Obviously the Eras tour before was amazing, extravagant, to the nines, like everything you could have ever wanted.
Totally.
And then to have another thing added is like, we call the Swifties greedy, but it's like I can't.
She made us that
exactly
way.
Like
that's right. Exactly.
We got
like,
a whole new album.
We're spoiled children. We're spoiled
exactly,
children. Like, what do you want?
And it was awesome, and everything about it. I always watch the "Who's Afraid of Little Me" performance all the time, where her eyes change. It's so cool.
And the smallest man who ever lived.
I was saying that yesterday. One of my very good friends loves that song. We're always sending like voice notes of us singing it back and forth. And he was with us in Paris, but he is going to be so excited to be able to like play it on it because he's always watching the Eras tour. So I was like, it's just going to be so fun for everyone. I'm thinking about all the little kids that are really into Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Like I think it's going to be really fun.
What part of the documentary are you guys most excited for? Not that we know everything.
Ooh, I know, but
I really hope to see the making of the set list for the Eras tour.
Yeah.
Like I want to, we got that little glimpse and we talked about this too. Like, like that part in the trailer where there's like the little notes with each song. I really hope that that's them like fully going through her entire discography and being like, should we have this song? Should we have this song? And also I really want to know why they didn't put Debut.
I was about to say, she was like, fuck Debut.
Yeah, I know.
Speak Now.
She'll get one song.
Sure.
I just want to really know her thought process behind it and like why. I can assume like why she didn't add it, but like I just want to know what her thoughts were on that.
I'm really focused on the costume stuff. I really want to know how far in advance those costumes were planned. I want to know which pieces were custom. Obviously, a lot of it was Roberto Cavalli, and then a lot of it, she's wearing the Louboutins, she's doing this, she's doing that. But I think that especially once it gets to Tortured Poets, I feel like those costumes were also like the transitional costumes were interesting, and I like the transitions between eras, and I would love to see the quick switch behind the scenes. And I feel like we got some of that during Miss Americana when Rep Tour was going on in the background. I feel like we've seen bits of that like under the stage and stuff, but it seems like there has been a lot of extra filming behind the scenes during the tour itself that I'm hoping we get to see like, like the mechanics of it. I'm very interested. Totally. I'm very interested in that. I'm also really interested in like, I don't know, I want to see a day in the life essentially, and I want to see it not only of Taylor but like the dancers and the people that are all this group. Like how much time did they spend together? How much time did they rehearse before everything? At what point did they were they allowed to kind of cut back from rehearsing because they knew it so well? Like I'm so the logistics I'm very focused on. And I think it's just the Eras Tour itself, obviously biggest tour in the history of the world, but and that in itself makes it so interesting, you know? I'm so curious about that.
I almost wonder if, and I randomly just thought about this, if she saved Debut because she knew all along that was going to be the last Taylor's version that would come out after the Eras Tour, and all the other ones were going to come out during the Eras Tour. She probably already knew she wasn't going to do Reputation.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, maybe, I wonder, do you guys think she's going to do something big? I think it's going to come next year with the 20-year anniversary of Taylor, right?
People are saying that. They think that, I think that's the best time to do it. If it's a 20-year.
Like another tour?
No, not a tour.
For Debut, like
Taylor's
a celebration.
Version.
For sure.
So Debut it's next year's 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe on the next tour it'll have its moment more.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't know. It's just so interesting, like the Eras Tour, and like it's your first ever era. Like just no acknowledgement at all is just so interesting to me. And like, I mean, I'm not like, it's not a complaint because I'm not exactly a diehard Debut fan. Like, of course, there's some songs in there that I love, Cold as You and Tied Together with a Smile and stuff. But like, I don't know. I just feel like our song would have hit so hard. Like, should have said no. Like, I don't know. I feel like those would have hit so hard on the Eras Tour because like our song, like, I feel like that's the first like song that really got people into her and everything, or like one of the first songs that got people into her. And I don't know.
Maybe it just didn't. Maybe the kind of music on Debut just didn't go well with the flow of the set. Yeah. But I do feel like a lot of the Fearless stuff is very similar to Debut.
Totally. So, like that's what I'm saying.
And maybe that's why. Maybe it's like a little repetitive. Maybe we don't need an hour
for sure. Because like like You Belong With Me, our song is like kind of like those same vibes. Same like Love Story, obviously too. Like you know, you get that nostalgia factor for sure.
Totally. And it's like we're already hitting over the head with nostalgia.
The aesthetics could have been so cute.
I agree.
Like
curly hair.
Yeah. You know? Like I don't know. Like. And her like on the acoustic guitar, butterflies flying around. Yeah, I don't know.
It's I think that very curious about how things were chosen, how that went about.
I really want to know. And then like you Speak Now too, like why Just Enchanted, and then like when she added Long Live, like I'm curious maybe if we'll see like why she decided not to keep it for the rest of the tour. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it's because she had less time, less to no time touring with
Torture
the
Poets.
later, not even just Torture Poets, but Folklore, Evermore,
for sure.
Lover, even, you know, all the ones that she never had tours.
So let's do like more recent,
like because even Speak Now, it's like she had a Speak Now tour, so it's like, you know, but who knows?
That's very true.
Yeah. Olivia, question for you: in terms of doing the Instagram account, how are you holding up so far? Copyright stuff, doing okay? I feel like yours is. I feel like you're also very good at it. We've been seeing people on Twitter starting to get like.
I have seen a lot of that happening on Twitter. Yeah. I have learned a lot about that the last few years. I ran into some issues a while ago. But now I make sure that I have like the correct subscriptions with like Getty and stuff like that for images. Paparazzi photos, you have to be very careful.
We know.
So unless you have like a relationship with the photographer or if you have a subscription to the paparazzi agency, then you have to be you actually like shouldn't post them if you don't have either of those.
100%.
So that's kind of, I was nervous when she was doing all the press on TV. I was like,
us too.
I know technically I don't think I'm allowed to post the clips, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to.
Like what are you supposed to do?
Exactly.
What are you
supposed
to do?
But when I tell you, like the night that she was going on the Graham Norton and stuff, I was in my bed, and it was also the night the album was dropping, and I was posting clips, and I didn't, even when I did get to sleep at like 3 a.m. that night, I didn't sleep well because I had like anxiety in my sleep that I would wake up to like, your account's been deactivated. Dude, right,
I have nightmares like once a week of me just losing the whole Taylor Watch account, and I'm like, I did it, I ruined everything, and I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh my god, life is
like,
life
thank
is
God
safe.
this didn't happen.
I know, but then I'm like, okay, after a few days, should I take it down? Like, I don't know. I always credit. So you know, so
which I do think goes a long way. It's the conversations about the copyright stuff that, you know, we were dealing with. I do think it was more of an issue for us because we're a part of a bigger company. But I was surprised to see people on Twitter like getting like I think like Tavis Hayes was getting
like one of her
Hayes, one of my favorite.
she's our fave too.
And we were like,
she has
what
a new
hell?
one.
Yes, Tavis Hayes 2 or something.
What the hell? She had to make a new account?
Yes,
Yeah.
a while ago. You probably, it's hard to tell. She switched it real quick.
There's Tavis Hayes and Tavis Nation.
Yeah.
Tavis Nation.
And they're both good.
And it's funny because we always say like Tavis Nation is kind of like the more like demure, like keep it classy. Tavis Hayes like lets it rip sometimes.
Lets it fly.
I
think there are multiple
like she gets political
people.
sometimes. I'm like, get it, Tavis Hayes. Yeah.
I think there are multiple people. I don't know which one, but one of those accounts has like multiple friends running it.
Okay.
Or something. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, I think the reason I bring it up is because you're doing a great job. I think that your ability to figure it out and post it online helps us too, because I know.
Yeah, I see you guys reposting.
Always. That's like our way to be like, well, so it works out.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hope. I think the biggest thing is paparazzi photos. I think all the TV clips is a lot less risky as long as you credit. Same with the radio shows. I'm like sending people to their page essentially.
Totally.
That's always,
I know. That's the most frustrating thing is like, if anything, we're literally just doing promo for other brands, other accounts.
And you know what? I get the paparazzi photo thing to a degree. I think it's crazy that like people like Jennifer Lopez have gotten sued for posting a paparazzi photo of themselves.
Right.
It's like she didn't say you could take a picture of her, but you can sue her for posting the picture you took without permission.
Crazy.
It's gross.
It's ass backwards.
Completely.
But the rest should be fair use. Like I don't even understand why it's not.
They're so cutthroat and like it's crazy. They just want money. They're so money hungry. And like, I mean, I get it. Like, it's how these people make their money. So it's like, and you know, most of the time artists with music, like they make most of their money off of people using their music for like paying to use their music.
Right. Yeah,
that's how they make most of their profit, because like streams, like you barely make any money off of that.
Yeah, it's not the same.
So it sucks. Like it's like the bad sides of a coin.
I wonder if at any point that kind of stuff will start being regulated though, because I feel like it's like higher than ever.
But going after fan accounts, really,
it's just so
crazy.
Pathetic. Like,
I mean,
that's where I draw the line.
Right.
I have 2 like copyright claims on my personal TikTok of just like us reacting to the album, and it's like, what? I'm using the song
sound
that is in TikTok. Like, what?
It's just so
it's so frustrating.
And even when you do get a copyright claim on Instagram, Meta support is terrible. Yeah. And even like I had a claim on my account from someone's picture who I posted a picture that she took from the Eras tour, not a professional one, it was just like an iPhone picture. Yeah. And I posted it thinking the person I included in the tweet was the one who took it, but it wasn't. Right. So this girl, rather than like messaging me and saying like, hey, that's my picture, can you credit me, reported it, and I got a claim on my account. I'm like, damn. So I reached out to her and like explained, I was like, I had no idea. She was like, oh my God, no worries. Like, it's just been going around all over without credit. So I've been reporting. I was like, well, can you file a retraction? She was like, yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's nice.
Meta never took care of it. It's still on my account.
That's crazy.
And it's been over a year. Yeah.
That is the one nice thing. We have like Meta reps and like, you know, like
true, we do
like,
have,
so if something does happen, like we have like people that can help us out with that, which is really nice. But it's so frustrating. So obviously you are in the process of releasing a book. Yeah. I'm curious if you are you using like pictures of fans and stuff and things in your book?
No, but some illustrations.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
And fun.
Yeah, that's
I love
really
that.
fun.
But the vibe of this book is very like, I want it to feel timeless and like it could have been made in the 1800s, you know? Like,
I love it. It looks like a fairy tale book.
That's what I was going for. Like an elegant, timeless fairy tale book where color didn't exist yet, you know?
That. Yeah.
Well, it did, but like it wasn't really in books and stuff and illustrations and stuff. I wanted to keep that old timey vibe. So
I think that's excellent.
So no pictures,
but some illustrations.
I
love that. Yeah. That's awesome.
I will eventually like maybe post a sneak peek closer to the book launch.
Yeah,
of course.
And I worked with a really, really talented illustrator and who's also a big Swiftie.
I
wanted this to be like a big Swiftie empowered project.
We protect the family.
So we protect the family. Exactly.
Yeah.
We were saying when you announced it, we were so excited because it it does feel, coming from someone like you who we know is like a real Swiftie and like cares about the fans and whatever, it doesn't feel like how some people will make a book and it's kind of
like a money grab.
A money grab. Yeah. They just want money, or they want this, they want whatever. It feels very authentic. And you even just now being like, oh, working with this illustrator that's also a Swiftie, like that's it's like this is a Swiftie run project. You know?
It's also a genius idea. I feel like with the Eras Tour, there were so many new fans, and like I feel like even with the new album coming out and stuff, people are like, oh, I just, I'm a new fan, so it's overwhelming. Like I miss the lore, I miss the stories on this, so I don't understand this song, or I don't understand this story that she's telling. So it was a genius idea by you to do this, because I feel like it includes all those people who have felt left out because they weren't there for the OG days.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. How was it putting it together? Like, I can't even imagine wrapping my head. I always am like, I'd love to write a book, but the idea of putting it down sounds like a bear.
Crazy. And so I've always been a writer. It's like my favorite thing to do. I have a list. I'm gonna post a reel about this at some point. Yeah. But I have a list of like life and career goals that I made in high school, and one of them is write a book.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
Thank you. I never thought it would be about this.
Right. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be about life or like wisdom and all that. I don't know.
Well, I think that's included.
It actually is. It actually is in a way. But this is so much better. Like, oh my God, it's my favorite topic.
Yeah.
And
so
and I lived through it all, and I always would tell like my roommate, who I'm still trying to convert into a Swiftie.
Oh, I love those videos of you guys.
She loves father figures.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hell yeah.
I know. She still won't say she's a Swiftie. I'm like, you know what? We'll get there.
She'll get there.
But I was telling her like last year, I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I know you're not even in the Swiftie world, but it was such a crazy thing that we experienced. Like talking to Taylor on Tumblr all the time, the secret sessions, and just how yes, she was very famous, but not to this degree now.
Right.
And
so we're able to have more of an intimate,
I
relationship almost.
Dude, I knew everybody in the fandom. Like, we all knew each other.
Yeah.
It felt like a secret club.
It's your own mini, right, it was your own mini thing. Yeah. The Tumblr stuff was so, that also is something that just gets lost in translation because people aren't on Tumblr like that anymore. For sure. Or if they are, it's not, I'm not,
Do you know why?
I'm out of it. Why? Because it got weird? Because it was all like porn, porn and like eating disorder stuff. Like that's what it turned into for a while.
No, so Taylor was using it until I think about, I want to say after Reputation, maybe around Folklore or something.
Yeah.
Because Tumblr had this thing where if Taylor liked a post, or if anyone liked a post, the original poster of the post could edit what was said on the post after someone liked it.
Oh, no.
Which was not good.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous.
So, I mean, I think that's why a lot of fans think she left Tumblr, because she was like, unless they change the rule. I mean, who knows? There could be other reasons. But I think
that's a pretty
but that's a big reason.
Yeah.
Even if that wasn't the reason, that's just an added like smart not to.
I think there was something someone changed and made political or something like that.
Right, of course. Well, you could literally make it say anything. Like,
exactly.
That's
so
crazy. That's
I think that's. I don't know if Tumblr's still like that. I haven't gone on it since Taylor left. I left.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like, what's the point?
I like when maybe like a year ago I went and like looked at my old Tumblr, and that was probably like the last time I've ever like even bothered to go on it. But I have a question, and obviously you don't have to spill too much.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. But I'm just curious if you have a favorite chapter of the book, and like which one, if you had to pick one, like which one. You don't have to say anything about what it's about.
I'm not
going
to say, but I will tell you.
Just so your viewers know, like
she's like chapter 13.
Yeah. Just so the readers know,
no
like,
shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Chapter 13. Yeah, chapter 13, the last chapter is my favorite.
Okay, great.
Good.
Okay,
so you'll see why
when you're reading
read
Olivia's book. It's
very, very special, and when I thought of, I wanted it to be like a grand finale.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I'm like, how can I write this differently than the rest of the book? And so, yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh my God,
I cried writing it.
Oh, stop!
Awesome.
And my editor did
more
too.
excited.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's
Yes.
amazing. I'm so excited to read it.
Me too. I've pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Me as well.
April 14th.
Fabulous.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Perfect timing for books too, because the warm weather is going to be approaching. Everyone's going to be going on vacations.
TTPD anniversary.
Yeah, true.
Right
I actually wanted to do it on the TTPD anniversary, but books come out on certain days, and so
that makes sense. But how has it been? How's it been working? Just kind of working through the process of a book. Like obviously, putting it all together, writing it all down is one thing, but how have you found it to be? Like easy or difficult? I feel like it's of course hard, but
so it was very overwhelming at first before I started. I like procrastinated starting it, because I was like, I'm gonna do 13
starting
chapters.
Is the hardest part.
It's the hardest part. I was like, oh my god, I have to write a book. Like I have no choice.
Of course.
Sign the contract and everything. I'm doing this, and honestly, it's something I always wanted to do, but like. Once I got started, the only way I could make it through is by making it, okay, just focus on one chapter. Don't think about the rest. Take it like 5 pages at a time. I'll write 5 pages today. And like there were certain days where I could write 20 pages because it was just flowing.
Just going,
there were certain days where I couldn't write more than a page. And
amazing.
so that was the crazy part. It's like the writer's block is real. And I learned that a lot. And then choosing the book cover, guys.
Well, I mean, you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah,
like
it's a great
really,
book.
You think
really
so?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
So I'm pretty indecisive, and I'm not really artsy, like graphic designy.
Yeah.
But when we went back and forth with the design team several times before getting the cover to a place that I actually liked it, and I felt like I was frustrating everybody on the team, and including my editor.
Whatever. Let that.
I know.
Hello.
You know what you want.
Right. The first cover they showed me, I was like not the biggest fan of, and then like the second, third, fourth, fifth, like I just, and then I would show my brother who's a big Swiftie and his boyfriend, and then my mom. I was getting all these opinions, and I kept second guessing. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
It was the month of May, and it was the most like stressful month of the process, I think.
Jeez.
Because I want it's the first
you want it to
thing
be
you
perfect.
see.
Well,
of course.
I mean,
people do judge a book by its cover.
They literally do.
Yeah,
Right.
and
they
I do
build
too,
a whole
like,
business around it, you know?
Yeah,
same, right. And
I wanted it to be something Swifties would love, and there's like hidden little Easter eggs in it, and so one of the reasons that I didn't like the first few covers is that they were so obvious. I was like, they kind of look like stickers. I'm like, the whole point of Easter eggs is that you need to like find them. Yeah. Like only we would know they're there. Someone who's not a Swiftie would probably not even notice
Wouldn't
them.
even.
You know?
Yeah, it's like it's just blending in.
I wanted it to feel very like Taylor. So
I love that.
I think you crushed it.
Yeah, you really did crush it. And I also really love the binding, like the page. Book.
Where you took the sprayed edges.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
So I posted about this recently, but the sprayed edges with the design and the colored edge pages is only for the first printing.
Oh,
which is why I'm like, everybody needs to pre-order.
Yes, pre-order now for the first print. But I love that because I feel like a lot of other good books do that.
You know, it reminded me of
Rebecca
Iron Flame.
Yaros. Yeah,
that was
Flame
super
did it.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of those like fantasy books do it.
Yeah,
and so
it's really cool, and I think it really adds to the like aesthetic of the book.
Absolutely.
And I feel like this could also just be like a really good book just to have like in the aesthetic of your home.
Like you could have it as a coffee table book if you want, but like hopefully you pick it up and read it.
Yeah, no, obviously.
And then like the gold on it is gold foil. It's like hard to tell in a picture.
Nice.
And then there's on the spine there's a 13 wax seal.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
I'm so excited.
It's very luxurious.
Vintage. Like
I love it.
I love that. I think it's gonna be excellent. I'm very excited. Everybody listening will be excited. Swifties will be excited. Before we let you go, what are your either top 3 or top 5 on the new album?
Oh, top 5. Here we go.
Let's do 5.
Good. The Fate of Ophelia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opalite.
Yep.
Canceled.
Love.
Father Figure and The Life of a Showgirl.
Wow.
There we go. That's a good 5.
That is a good
solid 5.
What about you guys?
Mine changes every day.
I know it changes every day. I think I would go Life of a Showgirl, Father Figure, Actually Romantic, Ruin the Friendship, Fate of Ophelia.
Okay.
Those are good ones.
Oh,
Mine.
wait.
What?
Wait, I would take out Actually Romantic and put in either Wishlist or Wood. It changes every day.
Okay.
Oh, right. You love those.
Yeah. Fuck. I know.
Mine right now today are Elizabeth Taylor, Actually Romantic, Honey. I can't believe how high Honey is for me now.
That's
like,
crazy.
I love
Honey.
It has grown on me a
And
lot.
Elizabeth Taylor, fuck.
Yeah,
I know. That was just like a banger.
I'll do Father Figure and Canceled. I really love.
Yeah, Canceled reminds me of I Did Something Bad.
Always. The mashup. Have you seen like the
might
mashup?
Be my least favorite.
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Wait, what's your least favorite?
Canceled,
No.
I think. Yeah.
Why?
Scandal.
Just because I think
Why?
it's like, I think TikTok ruined it for me. Because like it's like
TikTok
good
too.
thing I like
people-
my friends.
people do weird stuff
with, like,
to it.
with the hand movements and
Oh
like
God,
they're
are
like,
people I don't really go on
Yes.
TikTok.
I've
so.
literally only see you do it in a joke way. Like I've never seen anyone else do it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen
Is
it
it you?
either.
Are you spreading this propaganda?
I might be. I
Yeah.
might be. But
I
I
think you
saw
are.
like I saw this like video of someone being like, this song like would be perfect for like those 2020 trends where it's like this person's walking down the hallway and they're like, she's ugly, she's this, she's that. And it's like, good thing I like my friends.
Okay, I'm not gonna think about that when I listen to
I'm
the song.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm telling you, I've
I
not
do
seen them
really
at all.
like
No.
the song. Every time
Yeah.
it comes on, like
Yeah.
it's a bop, and
Yeah,
I
of
sing it. I know all
course.
the words, obviously, but I know. I like it because it like we can relate to it.
Well, I feel like it's like our
For
it's
sure.
Like our song
Yeah, I
now.
loved when. Did you guys post something with like the
Yeah.
loved
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Loved
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That
are
we had to
there
post
like
on personal.
Yeah, literally.
You guys
are there
noticed
like
that?
little things that you notice that are so tiny that other people might not notice in certain songs that you're like, I love that?
Yes.
Because in
Always.
Canceled, I love towards the end, after the bridge, in the last verse, she whispers in the back, I love it, and then says it again louder.
Yeah.
I love that part.
I love when she does stuff like that. I'm trying to think.
I have two. I love in Honey when she's like ha ha ha. Like those little background
the little
breaths. I
ha-has.
love them. They're so pretty, I think. And then I love in Wood when she's like hard. That ad lib, I love it. So funny.
My favorite ad lib is probably the Elizabeth Taylor. I would trade the cardio
Yes,
for someone to
just
trust. Just kidding.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that too.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh,
So cute.
Wait,
Oh,
what just happened?
I don't know.
Wait, were the lights not on the
No,
whole
they
time?
were.
No, they
but
were.
The overhead lights just came on. I don't know
Oh,
why.
and now we look better.
No,
we don't.
No,
we
it
don't.
looks better with the lights
You're
off.
right. You're right. You're right.
Because
so
it
that-
just
okay.
it, like,
I don't know what
adds-
just happened there.
Yeah.
There's no way my jacket
Maybe the power of
turned
Taylor
the
Swift.
light
No.
on,
I
right?
don't think so.
I don't think
No,
so.
I think Taylor just heard our.
Yeah,
she heard us.
she's
She's
like,
like, you girls are doing great.
When the big three come together, she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
something's
she
happening.
senses it, and
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
to check in.
Yeah.
I want to know your first reactions to Wood.
Oh, we were just shook to the core.
Like laughing, like
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious,
I love
thought
it.
it was fun, catchy, cool.
We were just like
crazy.
laughing the entire time.
Yes.
And, like I
The
feel like
double
that's what we
meanings,
got.
it's
Like we
amazing.
got it right away. We're like, she's being silly
Yeah.
and like funny, and it was so funny. I feel like we were just like pushing each other,
Just
laughing.
cracking up, couldn't
Yeah.
believe the innuendos, the
Yeah.
double entendres, et cetera, et cetera. We were saying the other day, like when the album came out, we're loving it, we're listening. We must have been in like a wind tunnel of our own Swifties, because I really genuinely did not know people hated it until like 3 days later. I was like, oh my God, or 2 days later, because it seemed like maybe I truly have blocked all the haters. Like, I don't know, but everyone that I was seeing was really enjoying it and really having a good time. So then once people were saying it was bad and this and whatever, I was like, where are people getting this information? And then I started seeing, and then I started also seeing like that transparency of, oh, this video is going to get views, so I'm going to shit on this album, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like that
Yeah.
in itself is so frustrating to see.
Yeah.
I think that's
And-
the majority of the criticism is
Yeah.
people just wanting to get a check.
Totally. But Taylor says, the more you talk about my
I
album
love
week one,
that she said that.
She's
Me
like,
too.
I'm doing something right. If
me
you
too.
And
It's helpful. If you're talking about me, it's helping me.
Yeah,
Love
but
that.
No such thing as bad publicity, I guess.
no, I guess not. But I really like. We've been loving it so
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
and like, I mean, it's been on repeat nonstop. And
Same.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point now where I just can like, if I see someone being obnoxious about it, like I just
It doesn't
I
even
just
bother
keep
me. I'm
going.
like,
Yeah, it
oh,
doesn't
you're
even bother
embarrassing.
me anymore. Because unlike you, I like the day after it came out, all I was getting was negative stuff like on TikTok and stuff. I don't know if you were either, but like my whole TikTok For You page was like,
Yeah.
and I was really letting it get to me. Like I was so mad. I had to like literally touch grass.
Yeah.
And but now I feel like the narrative has kind of switched a little bit, and I don't know again if I've blocked everybody that was annoying me.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are starting to see the light a little bit more.
I mean, what people were saying was so ridiculous.
It's just like it's ridiculous.
So much reaching. All the Nazi propaganda
Oh
stuff
my
with the fucking
God.
necklace.
And I literally
Like,
have
what are
that.
we
I have
doing?
the bracelet.
Yeah,
With the lightning bolts. Like, it's like I was like, this is so cute. I love
so,
this. It's so silly. Like, you know, I was at this craft fair I texted Kelly and Francesca and Rhea. This woman was selling like a bunch of lightning bolt necklaces, like in honor of David Bowie, because like he uses lightning bolt stuff too. And I sent it. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
I say constant Nazi propaganda. Like
can't escape it.
It's crazy.
It's a shame. It's a shame that people are just like so
jump to that.
So focused on getting a check and getting paid. They're not focusing on like the awful propaganda and misinformation that they're spreading. Because we need to keep that energy for people that are actually putting out Nazi propaganda, who are actual Nazis. Kanye West.
Right. Why is he not like that canceled? There's a triple standard for Taylor. Always. There always will be.
Constant. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
Honestly, she should take it as a compliment because she's that successful that people want to find a way to bring her down.
They tell me everything's not about me, but what if it is?
Exactly.
And it literally always is. Like, I don't know why.
The haters, her haters are
her biggest fans.
Passionate. That's their fans.
It's like channel that energy either into like a positive energy towards your favorite or just come have fun. Like just you can like Taylor Swift.
I know.
Like, it's okay. Like no one's gonna make fun of you. Like you're okay.
They're insecure. That's what it comes down to. They see something in her that they wish they were.
Really. It's some sort of projection. I was saying the other day that I think it's like she's just a good person and she works hard and whatever. And I feel like people that don't feel like they are good people or work hard see that and they're like, there has got to be something wrong with her because that'll make me feel better to know that there's something wrong with her. And that is like, it's just like not fair. It's like there are allowed to be people that are better than you. Like some people are better than me. Like I am. She's a way better person than I am as far as I can tell.
Totally.
And that's fine. I love that. Something to aspire to be. So it's like. What's the big deal? But people are crazy. Everybody's nuts. Thrilled that we are all aligned. And that we love the album. All is well in the world of Swift and through our eyes.
Totally.
And that's all that really matters. But Olivia, thank you so much for coming and chatting
with us.
Thanks for
coming on. So fun.
Wait for the book. Where can everybody pre-order the book?
Link is in my bio on Instagram, but Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Bookshop, Books A Million, everywhere, anywhere you get your books, pretty much, you can pre-order it.
Make sure you guys are following Olivia on Instagram, Swifties for Eternity, and then she also has her personal Instagram, Liv Levin, or Olivia Levin, should I say, Levinn.
It's spelled with one N, but the handle was
double N.
Someone took it.
That's
like me with my Kelly Keys. It's like I had the period in between because somebody told me.
I know. I have a period in between mine too. So everyone make sure you check it out. Make sure you guys are pre-ordering the book, reading it, giving reviews and everything.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll come back on in the spring when it's out.
Yes. I'll say you'll be back.
Totally,
you'll be back.
Totally.
Certainly sooner than a year and a half. Like
last time.
So we will see you again soon. Thank you so much for coming. We love you.
Thank you for having me, guys. It's so fun.